Welcome back as we get ready to start game number 2 here from Lady Jags Stadium on the campus of San Jose City College. Feather River taking game 1 7-3 with a late burst breaking up a 2-2 tie. Now leading off the game for the Golden Eagles is Michaela Gay. She takes ball 1. Single lineup across the infield behind Priya Quinones, who's in the circle. Corona, Keystion Walker, and Apostolito from third to first. The bunt. DJ Martinez lets it roll foul. And so Gay led off the game 1 with a bunt single this time. Unable to get it down, and it evens count at 1-1. That one taken for a ball. This one grounded over to Christian, throws it over to first, not in time as Apostle comes off the bag. So that'll be an infield single. And Robles, the batter, coming up for the Golden Eagles. First pitch taken outside for a ball. That bunt down. Priya comes over and fields her position. Makes the play for out number 1, but moving over to second base on the sack bunt is Gay. Robles asked to sack twice in the first game, was successful. this time. Dropping down the bump, moving Gay over to second base here. And now Faith Helmendaler, the third baseman for the Golden Eagles, comes in. Quinones with the 1-1 pitch. That one taken low for a ball. Quinones making her 17th appearance on the season, has a 6-4 record overall. 5.20 earned run average, 17 Ks and 21 walks on the season. Here's the pitch. This one lifted deep to the off the top of the wall over the head of Vigaro and held to a single is Helmendaler, but moving over to third on the play goes Gay, and now the runners at the corners here with one out. That one was about 1.5 feet away from being a 2-run home run over the conference championship sign in 2011. Right center field. So Quinones avoids giving up her 8th home run of the season. Here's the wind and the pitch. This one taken low by Lee for a ball. Quinones' next pitch is up high for a ball. Quinones battles back, gets a strike there. Time called at the plate. Runner goes from first. No throw, actually late throw from DJ. Stolen base for Faith. She moves over into scoring position. Pitch was in there for a strike, so it evens the count at 2. 2 runners in scoring position early here for the Eagles. They struck for 2 runs in the top of the first in game 1. Lee pops this one up to first base. Apostolo up right off the fingers. You see her shaking the bees out of the hands. And that'll be out number 2. Nina Taylor comes up to the plate for the Eagles, batting .286 after game 1. Quinones pitched way up high, almost got away. DJ able to stab it, grab it for the Jags, as that might have saved a run. Next pitch is up high for a ball. Next pitch swung on and just over the head of the first baseman in the right field line. Castro up with it. Throw to the plate, not in time, and 2 runs score on the RBI single for Taylor. And the Jags trail 2-0 here as Feather River quickly on the board with the 2-run single by Nina Taylor. driving in 2. That prompts a meeting at the mound. That one just over the head of the outstretched first baseman, Apostololo. Not much that she could do about it. Meeting at the mound broken up. Priya trying to regroup. Falling behind 1-0 is Quinones. Here too, the 6th place hitter, designated player, Jane Thackeray. Thackeray batting .438. Takes that one low for a ball. Quinones winds. This one grounded. Shortstop Keistian up with it over to Walker to second base in time. And that'll do it. Ends the inning. But not before the Golden Eagles push 2 across and take a 2-0 lead as we go to the bottom of this first here on NorCal Sports TV.
It's never too late to find your Jaguar spot.
And for adult education programs, it's free.
Get access to upskill opportunities.
I got my spot and increased my language skills.
Find your spot at San Jose City College.
It's never too late to find your Jaguar spot.
And for adult education programs, it's free.
Get access to upskill opportunities.
I got my spot and increased my language skills.
Find your spot at San Jose City College.
Vergara leads things off here for the Jags. Vergara steps in batting .277. She'll be facing Chloe Patzer, making her 10th appearance on the mound in the circle for the Golden Eagles. Here's the line. The first pitch taken low for a ball. Patzer, 2-2 with a 5.32 ERA, 12 Ks, 7 walks on the season. So forces batters to put ball in play. We'll see if the Jags can answer the 2 runs in the top of the first. This one, it's in there for a strike. This pitch swung on, fouled back. Makes it 1-2. Here's the next pitch. That one grounded over to the second baseman. Vigil makes the play over to Lee in time for the first out of the inning. And Vergara unable to get things going as she goes 4-3 to start the bottom of the first. Corona stepping up to the plate, setting a lineup for you for the Golden Eagles. Taylor Gay, Roberts. Same outfielders in the outfield from left to right. Third base, Hellman Dollar. Shortstop, Robles. The only change in the starting lineup is Vigil getting the start at second base. Lee over at first and Madrid behind the plate. That one comes up short. Patzer with the next delivery. In there for a strike. Evens the count at 1. Next pitch slapped over to third base. Hellman Dollar up with it over to Lee in time. And quickly 2 outs for the Jags. As the Jags testing the infield of the Golden Eagles here in the first inning so far. Coming up perfect are the Golden Eagles. 2 quick ground outs. That'll bring up DJ Martinez. DJ, .516 batting average, dropped a little bit after game 1. Here's the wind and the pitch from Chloe. It's taken outside for a ball. The next delivery is in there for a strike. Hassler throwing strikes. Jags got to come in ready to hit. Here's the one. The next delivery is swung on, and nice diving play by the second baseman, Vigil, coming up with it. Making the play. You'll see right here. Coming right at you. It's your screen. Boom. Just diving and making a great play for that third out of the inning. And that will send us to the top of the second. Jags trail 2-0 here on NorCal Sports TV.
It's never too late to find your Jaguar spot.
And for adult education programs, it's free.
Get access to upskill opportunities.
I got my spot and increased my language skills.
Find your spot at San Jose City College.
Seven, 8, 9 hitters scheduled for the Golden Eagles here as we get ready for the top of the second inning. Eagles scored 2 in the first inning, 6 batters to the plate. Maya Roberts lead things off here for Feather River. Taylor Madrid and Aaliyah Vigil, who made that nice diving play to end the bottom of the first. The 3 scheduled hitters as the first pitch comes in to strike 1. Here's the wind, the pitch. That one just misses inside for a ball. Quinones, lots of pitches in the first inning. Trying to settle down here and kind of be efficient. As that one floats high. Jags use their starting pitcher, McKenna Sealing, all the way into the 6th inning, or 7th inning, correction. And then Pike came in to replace her, but not a lot of arms left over there in the bullpen for the Jags. This one swung on, fouled back behind the plate, and it'll stay out of play, and so they'll run the count full 3-2. Quinones came in and pitched an inning plus yesterday in relief in the game against Cabrillo. Pike also came in and pitched an inning plus, so arms not exactly fresh. Next one out of the bullpen, probably number 16 for the Jags, and that one flown out into left field, and Donahoe comes away with it. So the Jags looking for Quinones to get some length here in game 2. Quinones winds on the pitch. This one ripped to left field and then foul down the line. That would have been extra bases had it been about 1.5 feet over to the right more. Instead, just a long strike as Madrid almost got that bid down for extra bases down the left field line. Sun's gone behind some clouds, giving a little bit of relief from some of the heat here. That pitch, it misses in the zone rather for strike 2. Here's the wind and the pitch. That one off the head of the hitter. Madrid goes down to first base. Luckily, she's okay. So Vigil will come up to the plate. Hit by pitch for Madrid. Vigil making her first plate appearance of the day. Swings and misses and fouls this one back, rather, excuse me. She's batting 182 on the season, is Vigil. Quinones winds. Here's the next pitch. Swung on and missed for strike. Oh, and 2 the count here. 1 out, 1 on. Top of the second. That one outside for a ball. Not a bad miss, though, by Quinones. Trying to tempt Vigil to swing at that one on the outside. Now Quinones with the wind and the pitch. That one popped up. DJ Martinez comes over trying to make the play, but instead Corona comes flying in from third base. They collide, and DJ stays down. Making the catch was Corona. And now the question is Martinez going to be okay? Martinez stays down over there by the Jags dugout. Looked like she might have got hit right in the face. Martinez, one tough player, though. She get a little drink of water, and I think she'll be okay. Her and Corona slap hands and say it's going to be all right. DJ grabs her glove, high fives a teammate at the bench there. That's a kind of ceiling. And out number 2 is recorded. And I think Quinones is going to throw a pitch to see if DJ is okay. Here's the wind, the pitch. DJ catches it. And I think umpire going to take a minute to clean the plate. Just give DJ another moment or so. So it officially goes F5 for the second out. Back to the top of the lineup, McKenna Gay. Swung on the first pitch, lifted over the third base, and it's going to fall just foul. Racing over from left field was Donahoe, not able to get back as Corona, and Keystion was trying to get there as well. Luckily for the Jags, that one fell just to the left of the foul line. Brings up strike one. So next delivery, this time check swinging this one a little further to the left, foul, down the line. And so far, Gay behind both pitches. Slight breeze growing from right to left center, I'd say. It's the flag in center field, kind of just barely flipping around out there. Here's the wind, the pitch. This one grounded over to Keystion. To second she goes, a short way. And that'll do it as Walker's there to retire the runner. And after an inning and a half, it's Golden Eagles 2, Jags nothing.
It's never too late to find your spot at San Jose City College.
And for adult education programs, it's free.
Get access to upskill opportunities.
With online and in-person schedules to fit your needs.
I got my spot and increased my language skills.
Find your spot and start your future today at San Jose City College.
Four, five, six hitters for the Jags coming up, Ceiling, Walker, Apostololo. Trying to get something going here as they trail the Golden Eagles 2-0 at the bottom of the second. Ceiling got the start on in the circle for game one, took the loss. Now at the plate here trying to get things going in game two as that one swung on and fouled. Just barely fouled back though. That one looked like it had a chance to stay fair as had a couple Golden Eagles defenders coming down trying to get it before it went foul. Here's the one, then the next pitch is taken for a ball. This one grounded over the second, up with it Vigil, over to Lee in time, and so far, Patzer has the answer, keeping this Jags offense in check. We'll bring up Bell Walker, batting .304 on the season. Here's the wind. The first pitch to Walker is taken for a ball. Next pitch to Walker, swung on and ripped shortstop, up with it. Throw over to first, not in time as Lee can't hang on to it. And go down as a hit for Walker. First hit of the game for the Jags. Comes in the bottom of the second. and Shelby Apostolo. The first baseman here in game number 2 comes to the plate. Walker on first. Back pick, trying to get Walker off first. No. Nothing happening there. Pitch was taken for a ball. That one in there for strike 1. And Walker set up a flare from first but doesn't go. Here's the wind, the next pitch, ground ball deep into the shortstop, backhand over to second, and there's out at second as Walker is forced. Robles to Vigil for out number 2. So Apostolo hits into the fielder's choice. 6-4, out number 2 recorded at second base, and that brings up Castro. Here's the wind. The next pitch is in for a ball. Patzer winds. Here's the pitch. That one taken for ball 2. So heading the count 2-0 is Castro. Here's the next pitch. Taken for ball 3. Castro comes into this game batting .285. That pitch is a 4-pitch walk. So Castro moves on over to first, Apostolo to second. Only the 8th walk given up on the season by Patzer. That'll bring up Keistia on the shortstop, batting .217. That's 5 straight balls now by the pitcher for Feather River, and that'll prompt a meeting at the mound. As coach comes out to talk to her, settle her down. So 2-0 here, our score. Jags down here in the bottom of the second. We got action going in the bullpen for Feather River. Jane Thackeray, one of several Golden Eagles getting loose here in the bullpen. Sydney Nita also has a ball in her hand. Starting pitcher from game 1, Brittany Byram, playing catch 2. So we got all kinds of options in the bullpen for the Golden Eagles. That pitch taken for a ball. Bynum and Thackeray getting loose. Needham just kind of hanging out there now, as that one's in for ball 3. That's 7 in a row. That have missed the strike zone. Here's the wind, the pitch. This one catches the corner for strike 1. 3-1 delivery is low for ball 4. Jags have the bases loaded here with 2 outs. Left fielder Kiara Donahoe coming up. Donahoe batting .265 after game 1. Here's the wind pitch, ground ball, deep shortstop, flip over to second base in time. The short way go the Golden Eagles, and that gets them out of the jam with the bases loaded. Jags leave them loaded, and at the end of 2, our score, Golden Eagles 2, Jags nothing.
It's never too late to find your spot at San Jose City College.
And for adult education programs, it's free.
Get access to upskill opportunities.
With online and in-person schedules to fit your needs.
I got my spot and increased my language skills.
Find your spot and start your future today at San Jose City College.
Two, 3, 4 hitters for the Golden Eagles here to start the 3rd inning. Robles, Hellman, Dollar, and Lee, the scheduled batters. Still got triple barrel action going in the bullpen for the Golden Eagles. That one fouled back. As Bynum, Thackeray, and Sidney Anita, all 3 throwing in the bullpen. This one grounded down the third baseline, foul. Quinones with the wind, the 0-2 pitch, ground ball, fouled down the left field line again. To the count. To the second place hitter, Emma Robles. Takes this one high for a ball. Robles laid down a sac bunt her first time at plate today. Here in game 2, dropped down 2 successful sac bunts in game 1. Helped the Golden Eagles jump out to a 2-0 lead both games. This one taken high for a ball. Here's the line. This one swung on and drilled, but it's way foul. Off the batting cages down the left field line, out of play. Here's the one, change up, swung on and popped up. Keystion over and makes the catch for out number 1. So Robles pops up to Keystion for out number 1. Now brings up number 17, the third place hitter, third baseman, Faith Hellman-Dollar. Amendola hit a base hit to the top of the fence and right center her first time up. Takes that one in for strike one from Quinones. Here's the 1 pitch is in the dirt. One pitch grounded over to third. Corona up with it. Throws it to Apostolo and makes a nice play at first base for the out. Way to dig that one out. Apostolo playing first base and making the nice stretch and play for the out. Second out of the inning, and this one floats high for a ball. Quinones, next pitch is in the right field, and diving catch by Castro once again. Another play by her. That's the second one today. And that'll retire the side as she comes in sliding and making the catch for out number 3. And after 2 1/3, Jags still trail 2-0 here on NorCal Sports TV.
I grew up where kids weren't expected to go to college. We just got whatever job we could to pay the bills. I felt I had no other choice. There was no role models to show me anything else. At San Jose City College, I experienced the transformational power of education. I was empowered when learning about social movements in this country, and I realized that I did have a choice. I decided then to forge my own path and become a role model for my family and for my community. Choose your own path. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College.
At City College, I have the chance to run for amazing coaches and teammates.
San Jose City College has some of the best athletics facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel both on the track and in the classroom.
SJCC has the perfect balance of athletic and academic support that I know will help me when I transfer to a four-year college.
I love being a Jaguar.
Top of the order, lead things off here in the bottom of the third for the Jags. It's Vergara, Corona, Martinez, the 1-2-3 hitters. Got a position change here for Feather River. Taking over at first base is Olivia Thornton. Here's the Y on the pitch. This one swung on and lifted the center field and past the diving center fielder Gay and all the way to the wall. Roberts up with it, rounding second, going for third, and sliding in with a leadoff triple is Vergara. And the Jags bench going crazy as Vergara leads things off with a triple in the right center field gap. Infield going to play in on the corners, back up the middle. And here's the squeeze bunt. Shuffle over to home plate. And out at the plate is Vergara. So Jags going with the squeeze bunt. And out at the plate for out number one is Vergara. Going to first base is Corona. Get a late look at it right there as the pitcher shuffles it to the home plate. Umpire calls Vergara out. Ziley out there to talk about it, but not much you're going to get accomplished there. So 1 out. DJ Martinez up. Here's the wind, the pitch. That one swung on and lifted to center field. Gay makes the catch. Going back to the base is Corona, and there's 2 outs quickly for the Jags. So that started off promising with the leadoff triple by Vergara. Now 2 outs. Runner on first is Corona, and McKenna Sealing coming to the plate. Here's the wind, the pitch. That one's ripped into left field for a base hit. Corona stops at second, Sealing on at first with a single. Brings up Bell Walker. Walker had a base hit in the first. That first pitch misses the strike zone for a ball. Here's the next delivery, and it's in there for strike 1. Walker swings, lifts one deep to left field, and it's over the fence. Home run comes back into play off of the bleachers back there, but it's gone. And the Jags hit one out. Bell Walker hits a home run, and it gives the Jags a 3-2 lead. Couldn't tell from my angle if that hit the top of the fence or it hit the bleachers back there. But looked over to the dugout of the Jags, and they were jumping up and down excited, so it was clear that it cleared the fence. Came back in. Shelby Apostolo comes up now after the Walker home run. That one to the center field wall. Relay at second base is not in time, and Apostolo gets a double. So all of a sudden the Jags finding some life at the plate here off of Hatzer. Four hits in the inning, a single, double, triple, and a home run for the Jags. And that's going to be the end of the line, I think, for Patzer. As we have a relief pitcher coming in. We'll talk about that when we come back here on NorCal Sports TV.
I grew up where kids weren't expected to go to college. We just got whatever job we could to pay the bills. I felt I had no other choice. There was no role models to show me anything else. At San Jose City College, I experienced the transformational power of education. I was empowered when learning about social movements in this country, and I realized that I did have a choice. I decided then to forge my own path and become a role model for my family and for my community. Choose your own path. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College.
At City College, I have the chance to run for amazing coaches and teammates.
San Jose City College has some of the best athletics facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel both on the track and in the classroom.
SJCC has the perfect balance of athletic and academic support that I know will help me when I transfer to a four-year college.
I love being a Jaguar.
So stepping into the circle for the Golden Eagles, number 21, Jane Thackeray. Thackeray has 0-0, has had 2 appearances, has 1 inning pitched, has an ERA of 21.00, given up 2 hits, 10 runs, 3 of those earned, walked 4 and struck out none. This one fouled off the fists and making a diving catch, and recording the out is the catcher for the Golden Eagles. That is Madrid. You see here on the replay, Thackeray throws 1 pitch and gets out of the inning. Diving catch there by Madrid, and that'll end the inning. Jags do score 3, though, and take a 3-2 lead to the top of the 4th inning.
It's never too late to find your spot at San Jose City College.
And for adult education programs, it's free.
Get access to upskill opportunities
with online and in-person schedules to fit your needs.
I got my spot and increased my language skills.
Find your spot and start your future today at San Jose City College.
There's more than one path to a successful future, and they're all in one spot at San Jose City College.
Plus, there are ways to do it with no tuition or fees.
Discover your spot today at San Jose City College.
Nina Taylor, Jane Thackeray, and Maya Roberts, the scheduled hitters for the Golden Eagles. First pitch in there for strike 1 from Quinones. Quinones pitching for the first time with the lead tonight. Here's the one. The changeup is out of the zone for ball. Next pitch up high for a ball as well. Quinones and the Jags looking for a shutdown inning after scoring 3 to take the lead in the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the wind. This one nubbed about in front of the plate. Nobody there to take care of control, and that's going to be a base hit. Is Nina able to beat it out. So leadoff single by Taylor. Brings up the pitcher, Thackeray. Thackeray came in through 1 pitch, got the pop out to end the inning. Takes this one outside for a ball. Now we got a discussion going on here. The coaching staff of the Golden Eagles. We're going to have a pitch runner here at first base. We are going to have a pinch runner here at first base, and it's going to be number 1 for the Golden Eagles, Scarlett Fierro. Quinones winds. Here's the pitch. That one's up high for a ball. 2-0. So far here for a game and a third, Golden Eagles have done a good job of having a good eye at the plate. That one over to Castillon for 1. Over to first, double play. That's the third double play the Jags have turned today between the two games. Keystone able to start it and get things, bases cleared. So, pitcher's best friend there, the 6-4, 3 double play. He races the runner at first base and clears the bases for Nina Roberts. Quinones, next pitch is fouled back. Evens the count at 1-1. Quinones winds. Here's the next pitch. This one rolled over second base. Walker up with it. Apostolo makes the play, and quickly we go to the bottom of the 4th. Jags up 4-3.
It's never too late to find your spot at San Jose City College.
And for adult education programs, it's free.
Get access to upskill opportunities
with online and in-person schedules to fit your needs.
I got my spot and increased my language skills.
Find your spot and start your future today at San Jose City College.
There's more than one path to a successful future, and they're all in one spot at San Jose City College.
Plus, there are ways to do it with no tuition or fees.
Discover your spot today at San Jose City College.
Jags lead 4-3 here as we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Keystone, Donahue, Vergara, 8-9-1 hitters scheduled for the Jags. It's Thackeray. Continues to work here for the Golden Eagles. Keystone walked back in the second before she was caught up in the fielder's choice by Donahue. See if Keystone can start things off here. Something positive for the Jags. First pitch in there for a strike by Thackeray. Here's the one. The next pitch is taken up high for a ball. Swing and lifted into center field into the gap, and that's going to get to the wall. Past the diving Gay. Rounding first, headed for second is Keystone. And she stands at second with a leadoff double. Keystone gets things started with a double to right center field gap. Donahue comes up. With a runner in scoring position here, nobody out. Bottom of the fourth. That one bounces in. And getting loose in the bullpen for Feather River is Bynum. She threw all complete game in the first inning, getting the win. Now she's back warming up in the bullpen. Here's a pitch. This one bunted. Caught by the third baseman, Helmendaler, for out number one. So one out, runner at second base. Vergara, who had a triple to the right center field gap, her last at bat, runs up on this one and takes it for a strike. Here's the one. Next pitch taken down low for a ball. Here's the line. The next pitch is down low for a ball. Next pitch grounded into the dirt. Up with it to second baseman. Over to first. Not in time. Vigil unable to get Vergara racing down the line. And that'll be another infield hit for San Jose City. As you see Vergara get there just in time ahead of the throw. Going to third on the play is Keystion. Looks like we got another pitching changes coming into the game. Here's Bynum, who is warming up in the bullpen. She threw the game in the first game. Now she'll be back out here. Brittany will be, to try and shut things down here against the Jags. We'll be back as she warms up after this on NorCal Sports TV.
Growing up, I thought basketball was my best path, one shot to success. At San Jose City College, that all changed. My mentors saw more in me than I saw in myself and showed me that I could be anything. No one in my family had ever graduated from college, but I knew I had an obligation for future generations. At San Jose City College, you can go anywhere you want to go and be anything you set out to be. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College.
Coming to San Jose City College is one of the best decisions I've ever made.
Because of City College, I became a better athlete and student. City College has some of the best sports facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel on the court and in the classroom. At City College, I've had the chance to play for amazing coaches and teammates.
So Bynum steps in the circle, 2.97 ERA after game one, 6-5 record. And now Coach Ziley asking a question about something. On Bynum. Home plate umpire said, yeah, that's okay. And so Bynum gets ready to throw her first pitch of game two. That one down low for a ball. 14th appearance on the season for Bynum. Like I said, 6-5 record. 30 walks, 62 strikeouts. Here's the next pitch, and that one's inside for a ball. She struggled in the first inning. In game one, gave up 2 runs and then kind of settled down. We'll see if Jags can get to her here in their first inning of work as she takes over for Thackeray. That one up high. Throw back to third, not in time. So 3-0 the count here to Corona. Does have a base to work with. It would load the bases. Down in there for a strike. Here's the 3-1 delivery, taken low for a ball, and she does just that. Just loads the bases up. Keystone at third, Vergara at second, Corona on first. DJ Martinez up. First pitch taken at the knees for a strike. Martinez grounds one over to second base. It's caught by the second baseman, then over to second base to get Corona, who ran off the base thinking it was a caught. Actually, that was Vergara. Regardless, it's a double play to end the inning, and little confusion breaks out. Golden Eagles get away with the bases loaded, and we'll go to the top of the fifth. Jags still up 3-2.
Growing up, I thought basketball was my best path, one shot to success. At San Jose City College, that all changed. My mentors saw more in me than I saw in myself and showed me that I could be anything. No one in my family had ever graduated from college, but I knew I had an obligation for future generations. At San Jose City College, you can go anywhere you want to go and be anything you set out to be. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College.
Coming to San Jose City College is one of the best decisions I've ever made.
Because of City College, I became a better athlete and student. City College has some of the best sports facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel on the court and in the classroom. At City College, I've had the chance to play for amazing coaches and teammates.
I know this experience will help me when I transfer to a 4-year college.
Madrid, Vigil, Gay, the 3 batters scheduled to hit here for the Golden Eagles in the top of the fifth. So just kind of recap what happened there at the end, the bottom of the fourth. Martinez lined out to the second baseman who made the diving catch. Vergara thought the ball had hit the ground, and so she was on the way to third base. So they threw it to first to try and get Corona, who got back, but then Vergara was standing on third base, and so they just tossed it over to second base and got her out in the tag-up. So good defense there by the Golden Eagles. Gets them out of a jam with bases loaded. Now, Quinones down 2-0. Here's the pitch, and it's ripped into the left center field, and it's off the glove of Donahue, crashes into the wall. A leadoff double for Roberts as Donahue looks like she's okay. She gives a thumbs up. She had that one go off her glove and then crash into the wall. Vergara came over, grabbed the ball, and threw it in. Holding, Madrid did this double. And then we got a runner coming in for the catcher. Aurora coming in to run at second base. Aurora Breathauer, she came in to run in the game one. Now bunt looks to first. Over there, not making the play as the ball comes loose. Walker unable to hold on to it as Apostolo throw it in the dirt, and that'll be an error. Runners at the corners. Gay, the leadoff hitter, is up. Custion with the pitch. This one bunted. Priya picks it up. Nobody coming home, and so now it's an infield hit. Loads the bases. So the infield defense just having a moment here for the Jags. Unable to field the bunt and make the play at first on the bunt by Vigil, and then that time communication error as Gay drops down the bunt. Nobody coming home. Priya goes to throw it home instead, no one there. So Eagles get another infield hit. That's their sixth of the game. Sixth hit of the game. They have 2 runs on 6 hits, no errors for the Eagles. Jags, 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error. Here's the one, the pitch. This one swung on to left center field. Coming on and making a diving catch is Vergara. Tagging, coming home. Now to throw to third, and they'll get her out at third. Is Corona. Tags Vigil for the out, trying to advance. So Eagles tie it up. On the sac fly. And then scoring is Madrid. Vigil out at third for the second out of the inning. Leaves Gay, the leader, the runner at first base. That pitch floats in there for a strike, and Quinones is ahead 0-2. Here's the one, the pitch coming into left field. Throws it from right field, rather, to third base on a dime. And in there safely, just ahead of the play. Corona doesn't agree. The home plate umpire called Gay safe at third. So that will be a single for Helmendaler. Going to third is Gay. Helmendaler ripping that 0-2 pitch. And now Lee going to re-enter the game here to hit as Thornton was playing first base. Lee at the plate, that one taken in there for a strike one call. Lee is 0 for 2 here in game 2, flies out to first and fly out to right field. Quinones with the pitch, that one ripped into the right center field gap and goes all the way to the wall. 1 run will score. Staying at third is Helmendaler. And Lee gets the RBI single and gives the Golden Eagles the lead. Here's the one, the pitch. This one swung on, popped up. Keystone makes the catch and ends the inning. But not before the Golden Eagles strike for two and take a lead 4-3 as we go to the bottom of the sixth here on NorCal Sports TV.
Growing up, I thought basketball was my best path, one shot to success. At San Jose City College, that all changed. My mentors saw more in me than I saw in myself and showed me that I could be anything. No one in my family had ever graduated from college, but I knew I had an obligation for future generations. At San Jose City College, you can go anywhere you want to go and be anything you set out to be. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College.
Coming to San Jose City College is one of the best decisions I've ever made.
Because of City College, I became a better athlete and student. City College has some of the best sports facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel on the court and in the classroom. At City College, I've had the chance to play for amazing coaches and teammates.
I know this experience will help me when I transfer to a four-year college.
Bynum takes the circle now with the lead, chance to pick up 2 wins in the same day for her. Sealing going to lead things off for the Jags, followed by Walker and Apostle. The 4, 5, 6 hitters for the Jags. We got an issue going on here. Coach out talking to the home plate umpire. As Lee comes out to play first base. I think she might have forgot that she was back in the game. I'm not sure what happened there, but so we talked about it before. Lee just re-entered the game. Back at first base. So it's Helmandahl, Robles, Vigil, and Lee across the infield for the Golden Eagles. Here's the wind, the pitch. That one bounces in there for ball 1. Taylor, Gay, and Roberts out there in the outfield for the Golden Eagles left to right. Here's the one, the pitch popped up back towards the screen. Don't think there's going to be room, and there isn't as it just falls in the first row. Leaving the count at 1. Here's the one. Next one's up high, ball 2. Here's the one. The next one's down low for a ball. 3-1 the count here to McKenna to start off the bottom of the 5th. This one swung on and drilled down the left field line, but way foul on top of the batting cages. Way out in front of that one was McKenna. Takes that one low for a ball, and she'll get on base with the leadoff walk. Bring up Walker, who hit the 3-run home run in the third to give the Jags all their runs so far today. Also had a single back in the second. But this will be our first time here in Game 2 facing off against Bynum. And Izzy Gutierrez is going to run at first base for the Jags. Here's the line of pitch. This one dribbled down the first baseline foul. Here's the line, the next pitch. That one popped up. May stay in play as Lee comes over, tries to make the catch and does, right against the netting for out number one. First pitch to Shelby is in there for strike one. Correction, ball one. This one grounded to shortstop. Quickly over to second. Is safe. No throw to first. And so Vigil didn't get the feed from Robles in time, and it'll be an infield hit. Coming up, Castro, who's 0 for 1. Reached on via the walk, her first plate appearance. And then we got another runner coming in. This time it's for the runner at first, Shelby. Kimura Perez going to be the pinch runner for the Jags at first base. Byram with the pitch. That one fouled off. Back into the construction zone for strike one. Umpire getting some more baseballs. Softballs, excuse me. Behind him with the next one. Delivery is low for a ball. One and one the count, one out. Runners on first and second for the Jags as the Jags trail 4-3 here in the bottom of the fifth. Bynum with the pitch. Here's the squibbled back out of play near the construction zone for strike two. Here's the wide. The next one, dribble to third. Steps on third for out. Over to Lee for the double play. Lee is able to stay on the base and record this back end of the double play. And that'll send us to the top of the sixth. Jags trail 4-3 here on NorCal Sports TV.
It's never too late to find your spot at San Jose City College.
And for adult education programs, it's free.
Get access to upskill opportunities
with online and in-person schedules to fit your needs.
I got my spot and increased my language skills.
Find your spot and start your future today at San Jose City College.
San Jose City College has given me the chance to play for an amazing coach and thrive in an excellent academic environment.
From the faculty to the coaches to the counselors, SJCC puts students first.
City College has the perfect balance of athletic and academic support that I know will help me when I transfer to a four-year college. Coming to SJCC is the best decision I've ever made. I love being a Jaguar. Jags!
Thackeray, Robles, Madrid, the three scheduled hitters for the Golden Eagles as they look to add some insurance runs here. Up 4-3 as we go to the top of the sixth. Quinones with the wand in the pitch. This one taken for ball one. Here's the next delivery. That one fouled off. Back behind the dugout of the Golden Eagles, and that'll run even the count at one. Here's the wind. Next pitch by Priya. Changeup over the second. Walker up with it and flips over to first in time for the out. There's one away. Here's the one on the pitch. That one taken for a ball. That one misses low. This one ripped to left field, back off the wall, gets away from Donahoe, and stand-up double for Roberts as that one came about 4 feet in height-wise away from getting out of here. Roberts with a one-out double. That'll bring up Madrid with runners in scoring position. Eagles been successful today, driving runs in when they get them on. That changeup in for a strike. The 0-1 is in there for strike two. Madrid batting 162 coming into today's second game has a double and was hit by a pitch. That one taken low for a ball. This one lifted down the left field line, foul off the top of the batting cages and back into the bullpen of the Jags. This one ripped to center field. Off of the fence by an inch. Home run for the Golden Eagles. As that one just scraped the fence as it went by. And the Golden Eagles get a couple insurance runs there off the bat of Taylor Madrid. She's now 2 for 2 with a double and a home run. Those are big runs. There's that one again, just over the left center field fence, just barely clears the wall. And we got a meeting at the mound. Quinones gives up her 8th home run of the season. So 2 runs in here in the top of the 6th. Looks like we got a pinch hitter coming in for the Golden Eagles. Bria Engel getting a pinch hit here in game 2 for Vigil. She swings at the first pitch, and it's short hop to Walker, and it's off the glove and rolls all the way over to Corona. And not able to make the play are the Jags, and Angle is on first. And they take a moment to check on Walker. Walker says she's fine. So another hit for the Golden Eagles. Angle at first base. We go back to the top of the lineup. And Gay, who's already been on base twice and scored twice today, takes ball 1. This check swing caught by Keystion. Scampering back to the bag is Angle. A nice play there by Keystion for the next out. That's out number 2. That'll bring up Emma Robles. Keystion on the pitch. And that one driven into left field for a base hit by Robles. So Quinones, a little bit of trouble here. After the Madrid wall scraping home run, went up back-to-back singles after retiring Gay on the check swing. Falls behind the third place hitter, Helmendahler, who ripped one the right field last time up. Takes that one in for a strike. Does Faith, she's 2 for 3. 2 singles and a ground out. Scored a run in the first. Off-speed pitch is in there for a strike. 1-2. Quinones looks to limit the damage here to 2 runs. Here's the wind, the pitch. This one ripped into right field, right at Castro, and she makes a catch at eye level for out number 3, and that will do it. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Jags trail 6-3 on NorCal Sports TV.
Since the 60s, San Jose City College has been a training ground for gold. Host to a number of elite athletes who have trained to achieve their personal best and made it to the podium. Supported by an athletic and academic community, we can all achieve greatness, gain knowledge, train, and grow to be a champion on and off the field. SJCC's athletic programs set the pathway for a brilliant future. Join this legendary roster and discover your spot at San Jose City College.
Coming to San Jose City College is one of the best decisions I've ever made. City College has the right balance of athletic and academic programs. City College has some of the best sports facilities I've seen.
The friendships and connections I made here will last a lifetime. I know this experience will help me when I transfer to a 4-year college.
I love being a Jaguar.
Keystion Donahue and Vergara, the 3 scheduled hitters for the Jags. 8-9-1. So they look to get something going against Byram. Jags down to their final 6 outs to try and split this doubleheader. This one grounded through the shortstop in the left field for a base hit. That's a good start for the Jags. It's Keystion able to get on base. Here to start the bottom of the 6th. Donahoe now up. Lino's pitch way up high. Keystion got a good lead off the base, but I don't know if she's going to be going anywhere. I know she's got some speed, but I think you need to let Donahoe swing the bat here, or the Jags. We'll see. This one popped up foul. Here's the next delivery. Off-speed pitch in there for a strike. Brittany ahead in the count, 1-2. This one fouled back. Byram resets in the circle. Here's the line and the pitch. Off-speed pitch up high for a ball. 2-2 the count. Runner at first base, nobody out. Bottom of the 6th. Jags down by 3. That one swung on and missed for strike 3, and down goes Donahoe. For out number 1, Vergara. 2 for 3. Had a triple and an infield single. Last 2 times up. Takes that one for strike 1. Right place here if you're the Jags at the top of the order with a runner on. You need 3 runs. You got to get something going. These are the hitters you want up, and that one way up high as Byram tried to throw some kind of off-speed pitch, and it just jumped out of her hand. This bunt popped up over to first, trying to double off Christian, and it was close. The umpire says she got back in time.
The third baseman, Jay Corona.
Get a look at it here on the replay. Oh, just getting back is Christian. So Vergara is out number 2. Corona tries to get something going with 2 outs. That pitch way up high. The 1-0 pitch swung on, lifted to left field, and over and making the play is Taylor for out number 3. So quietly the Jags go here in the top or bottom of the 6th. They're down to their last 3 outs here to try and tie this game up. We'll be back with the top of the 7th after this on NorCal Sports TV.
Your spot.
At San Jose City College, you can graduate and transfer in just 2 years.
Plus, there are ways to do it with no tuition or fees.
Get on your path. Unleash your brilliance and discover your spot at San Jose City College.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209, or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
It's never too late to find your Jaguar spot.
And for adult education programs, it's free.
Get access to upskill opportunities.
I got my spot and increased my language skills.
Find your spot at San Jose City College.
Top of the 7th we go. Lee, Taylor, Thackeray, the 3 scheduled hitters, the 4, 5, 6 hitters for the Golden Eagles. Eagles 6 runs on 12 hits, no errors. Jags 3 runs on 7 hits and no errors. Eagles put together 2 runs in the 1st, 5th, and 6th. Jags, all their runs coming on the 3 runs. Home run by Walker in the 3rd. New pitcher for the Jags in the circle. Morgan Pike making her 2nd appearance of the day in the circle for the Jags. This one ground over to Walker at 2nd. Over to 1st in time, and Lee is out in 1 pitch. So Pike fishing the 1 pitch, 1 out. Nina Taylor now up at the plate for the Golden Eagles. Here's the pitch, this one. Taken for strike 1. Floaters, misses in for a ball. Here's the wind, the pitch. This one swung on, lifted into center field. Vergara comes in, makes the play for out number 2. Now Thackeray, the scheduled hitter. Looks like we're going to have some pinch hitter for her. Pinch hitter is Aviana Robles for the Golden Eagles. Check the battery. That one in there for a ball. Ground ball through the third baseman, Corona. And unable to make the play are the Jags, and they got a base hit. So we got technical difficulties there for the center field camera. Working on getting that fixed for you. Got it back in working order there for you. Sorry about that. Been a long day for all of us out here in the sun. Camera said, hey, hon, take a nap. So, Shelby going to pinch run here for Feather River. Shelby Dunlap. Madrid takes strike 1. Madrid was able to get the home run, her last at bat, that kind of broke things open. Here's the line. That one dribbles in. Here's one. The next pitch is outside corner for a ball, or strike rather. 1-2, 2 outs. Pike looking to get the Jags back in the dugout. Jake there swings here in the 7th. Here's the wind, the pitch. This one popped up. Left field side. It's going to get out of play off the top of the batting cages. Here's the pitch. This one off speed, lifted to left field. Donahoe over, makes the catch, and that'll send us to the bottom of the 7th. Jags need 3 to tie, 4 to walk it off here on NorCal Sports TV.
For your spot.
At San Jose City College, you can graduate and transfer in just 2 years.
Plus, there are ways to do it with no tuition or fees.
Get on your path. Unleash your brilliance and discover your spot at San Jose City College.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209, or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
It's never too late to find your Jaguar spot.
And for adult education programs, it's free.
Get access to upskill opportunities.
I got my spot and increased my language skills.
Find your spot at San Jose City College.
We're back with the bottom of the 7th inning here on NorCal Sports TV. Martinez, Sealing, Walker, the heart of the order coming up for the Jags. Byram looking to finish this off and capture his second win of the day for Golden Eagles. I went in for strike one. Here's the next pitch by Bynum. Misses the outside for a ball. One pitch, off-speed pitch, swung on and, swing over to second. Shoveled over to first in time. As second baseman able to shuffle it over to first base, Lee, in time for the out. See the replay here coming right towards you. I think that's a good call by the official. Umpire in the right place to get that one right, and that's out number one. Bynum with the pitch, swung on, foul back. Sealing 1 for 2 with a walk today. Counts even at 1. This one lifted to the left center field gap and deep. And it's a gone home run by McKenna Sealing. And the Jags crawl closer. As Sealing hits one over the Coast Conference 2000 sign. Walker coming up for the Jags, now down by 2. Bynum gives up a 202-foot home run to Sealing. Here's the wind, the pitch, that one up high. Seen a couple of those today, just barely getting over the wall. No wind to speak of as the flag is laying limp. This one taken for a ball. 2-0 with a count. To Walker. Jags still need a runner to get the tying runner to the plate. Here's the one on the pitch. That one taken for a ball. So Walker way ahead in the count, 3-0. Now, joining the conference is the coach for the Golden Eagles. Looking ahead for the Golden Eagles, they open up conference play on the 20th. That's their next game at Butte. Doubleheader to open up their conference play. Next game for San Jose City is on the 17th. That's away at San Mateo. Next home game is on the 19th. That's next Thursday versus Hartnell. It'll be a 3 o'clock game right here at Lady Jags Stadium. It'll be broadcast here on NorCal Sports TV. So if you can't make it out to Lady Jags Stadium, you can always click on YouTube/NorCal Sports TV and check out the action. Here's the wind, the pitch. In there for strike. Walker still way ahead in the count here, up 3-0. Byram got to come up with something, and she does. Jen on the corner for strike 2, and Byron's battled back. Run the count full, 3-2, 1 out here. Bottom of the 7th. Swung on, foul tipped into the mitt. Out number 2 is Madrid, held on to it. And that's the second out of the inning. The Jags are down to their final out as Shelby Apostle comes in to the batter's box for the Jags. Here's the wind, the pitch. In there for strike 1. So after the 3 straight balls to Walker, Bynum now throwing 4 straight strikes. Here's the wind. The next pitch is popped up right behind the plate. Then go climb into the stands for strike 2. The Jags are down to their final strike. Here's the pitch, that one low and away. Pasololo back into the batter's box. Bynum readies and now winds in the pitch. This one popped up behind third base. Coming in is a left fielder, Taylor, and she squeezes it and makes the play, and that'll do it. Jags fall 6-4 here in Game 2 of the doubleheader to the Golden Eagles. Golden Eagles sweep the doubleheader on the day. Jags fall to 8-15-1. And again, their next home game is on the 19th, next Thursday, versus Hartnell for Coast Conference matchup against Hartnell, 3 o'clock. First pitch. You can catch us right here on NorCal Sports TV. Until then, I'm Jeremy Hurtado saying thanks for watching. For my camera guy, Oscar, out in center field, it's been a long day. We appreciate you checking us out. We'll see you next time on NorCal Sports TV.